brand new video, still nailing down that branded intro. This is what you got for now. Anyway, this is a step-by-step guide to destroy your doom scrolling habit. First things first, you're going to want to completely quit social media, which is usually where you doom scroll, for 30 days. Move all of those apps into a completely separate folder on your phone. Don't delete them. I honestly think deleting them leads you to just re-download them, because you'll be instinctively looking for something. And in my experience, deleting them really doesn't. You're just going to eventually re-download them anyway. But move those all to a completely separate folder, and move that folder to a different section on your home screen. So if you're on an iPhone, this is assuming you're on an iPhone. If you're on an Android, do the same thing. I'm pretty sure they have folders available on there where you can make folders for these apps on Android, but this is more so focused for people with iPhones. Then put your phone in grayscale. Keep it like that for 3 months. What this does, well, first, let me tell you, we're moving all those apps into a separate folder and then on a different area on your home screen, section of your home screen does. It creates more effort for you to get to the specific app that you want to get to and doom scroll on, which you have to take into account, because it's not necessarily just right there in front of you on the first page of your home screen where you just click it and open it. It's a couple down in a folder where you have to swipe and then click the folder and then open the app and then get on the app that way. Secondly, put your phone in grayscale and keep it that way for 3 months. What this does, it makes your phone undesirable to look at. When your phone is just black and white, you don't have all those colors. There are multiple benefits of this, which I'll do a completely separate video on, honestly. I'll just go ahead and spin it all here. But it will help you sleep better, because you'll have a lot less blue light going into your eyes from all the colors on the screen when it's just in regular, when it's just like normal. But also it makes the phone a lot less desirable to look at. So whenever you do use your phone, or you do get on any social media app after 30 days, you'll be a lot less inclined to just stay on there and just continue scrolling and scrolling, because all you're seeing is like a black and white screen. And I suggest keeping it that way for 3 months, because it'll kind of trick your mind to be it'll basically wire your mind to be a lot less interested in being on your phone. Step 3, download this Refocus app right here. Now, it's free. They do have a more premium version where you can of course access more features in the app, but you'll be just fine with the free version, because what you can do with this app, you can schedule your social media apps or any other app to be blocked for a set period of time. So let's say you want to block social media from 6 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock at night. You can do that. You can unblock it for increments of time, I think a minute to an hour or so at the most. But download that Refocus app, schedule all social media apps to be blocked for a set period of time. So 6 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock at night. That's 12 straight hours where you will not be able to get on any social app without seeing this message right here. It'll say such and such app is blocked by Refocus. This also creates more time and more hoops that you have to jump through just to go on that. So you can't bypass that block on the screen that says this app is blocked by Refocus. You have to go into the Refocus app and either turn off the blocking period, either turn off the block or stop blocking for a set amount of time, which still takes some time to do. Step 4. Replace the time that you would have spent doom scrolling, with productive things such as reading, cleaning, working on a skill, building a business, or working or exercising. And honestly, look, if you want to build an aesthetic body, if your focus is building a body that you feel proud of, when you look in the mirror, and I have a course specifically for beginners like yourself. You can click the link in the description of this video if you're interested in that. If not, continue watching on. But replace the time that you would normally spend on social media working on something productive. And you'll know that it's stuff that's already in your brain. It's stuff that's already in your brain. Those things that like you say you wish you had more time to do, or it's those tasks and things that you typically say that you wish you had more time to do, that you will find more time to do whenever you break your doom scrolling habit, because you're gonna have to replace that time with something. So, for example, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. If you have a job, a full-time job, you're likely at work at some time between then. And so let's say you're at work from like 8 to 4. You still got about, 3 hours? 3 hours to do anything productive. You got 3 hours to read a book that you always want. You got 3 hours to start reading a book you've always wanted to start. You got 3 hours to clean your apartment or your house. You got 3 hours to work on developing a certain skill. You got 3 hours to work on your business. You got 3 hours that can go to anything. Within that 3-hour time frame, you can literally go to the gym, read, clean, work on a skill, or work on your business, or work on a hobby, and still have some fun time after. Now, after that 30-day period where you've quit social media, slowly reintroduce social media back into your life. But remember to ask yourself why you're opening that before doing so. Be on the app for a purpose, because doom scrolling usually comes from sheer boredom. When you're bored and you just want to occupy your mind with something, so you open like Twitter or Facebook and you just scroll. You're not necessarily posting or sharing anything or looking for anything specific. You're just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, which, like, from the outside looking, like looking from the outside perspective, this looks insane. Like, this looks insane. Like, just staring at a black screen, at a black box in your hand, and just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. That looks insane. So that's why I say, have a purpose for opening whatever your app of choice is, whether it's Twitter, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Facebook, or I hope you're not still using Snapchat. But I'm not going to judge you if you still use Snapchat, someone is. But anyway, or TikTok, if you use TikTok. Choices. Have a reason to be going on there. Don't just be going on there just to fucking occupy your mind and doom scroll. Because one moment you'll be on there for like 5 minutes. The next thing you know, you'll be having a doom scroll for like 30 minutes, and you added like, next thing you know, you've added like 2 hours TikTok screen time within a day. So honestly, the way I suggest slowly reintroducing social media back into your life, incrementally unblocking the social media apps. So maybe like 30 minutes to an hour a day at the most. You can even go even more extreme and literally do 10 minutes a day. So you unblock all after 10 minutes. Do whatever you need to do on all the different apps. Boom, you're done for the day. Go back to your. And honestly, this is exactly what I did. Because I'm someone who used to literally like be glued to my fucking phone all the time. Like, this thing right here was the reason why I couldn't get so much shit done at a point, because I'd just be on Twitter like this, doing exactly this, just doom scrolling. And yeah, I'd be on there posting things, retweeting things, but I wouldn't necessarily be on there for a specific reason. I'd literally just be on there just to occupy my mind for a given time period. Same thing with all the other social media apps, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Sometimes I'd literally be on there just to occupy my mind with something, and I'm not on there for a specific purpose, but this helped me destroy it. So look, go ahead, like I said, Move all the apps into a separate folder, put your phone in grayscale, download the Refocus app, schedule all those social media apps to be blocked for like 12 to 13 hours. Replace the time that you would have spent doom scrolling with productive things, and then slowly reintroduce social media back in your life after being completely gone from it for 30 days. This video is specifically for the person who doesn't necessarily want to quit social media entirely. That's a video for another day. I've done that before. But it's a video for another day. I've done that before. More power to you if that's what you want to do. But this video is for the person out there who wants to change their relationship with social media. You still want to be on social media to keep up with friends and family, or you have to be on for like work or like a business or something. But you want to change the way that you use it. This is how you do it right here. This is the formula. Hit the thumbs up if this video helped you. Subscribe if you're new. Over here on this channel, I'm focused on helping skinny young men transform their bodies, but also giving sound advice like this. I need to mute this. Over here on this channel, I help I'm geared towards helping skinny young men build a body that they can be proud of and makes them feel confident. However, I like giving sound advice like this that has helped me. Till next time, I'll see you on the next video. Do something positive for somebody.